Welcome to the 2023 Vista del Lago High School commencement. Please stand for the professional.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, Pledge of Allegiance, and the singing of the national anthem. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led by ASB President Kenny Cutter and Senior Class President Paola Marquez Cordova. The presentation of colors is led by our Vista del Lago Marine Corps JROTC.
Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the national anthem sung by our Vista del Lago Madrigal Choir, directed by Miss Jennifer Marigini. Also, please remain standing until the color guard has exited the field.
Twilight's last gleam.
Please be seated.
It is my pleasure to introduce our wonderful principal, Mr. Matt McCain.
Good evening. I'm Matt McCain, the proud principal of Vista del Lago High School. I would like to welcome each of you to our 2023 high school commitment ceremony. Tonight, you shine brighter with excellence on purpose. I am incredibly proud of each of you and humbled to celebrate you. The Moreno Valley Unified School District goes above and beyond to support our students. They work around the clock to ensure an equitable education for all students and to empower you to be future ready and have a positive impact on our world. It is therefore my privilege to introduce our honored guests for this evening. Representing the Moreno Valley Unified School District Board of Education, please welcome Board President, Mrs. Susan Smith. Board Vice President, Mrs. Brandy Clark. Board Clerk, Mrs. Ruth Self-Williams. Board Member, Mr. Jesus Holguin. And Board Member, Mr. Cleveland Johnson. Representing the Moreno Valley Unified School District, please welcome Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Martin Rex Kedziora. His Executive Cabinet, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Esperanza Arce. Chief Business Official, Miss Susana Lopez. And Chief Human Resource Officer, Dr. Robert Verde. We appreciate the attendance of our distinguished guests and thank you for your continued commitment, dedication, and leadership. With confidence, I say that the Moreno Valley Unified School Board is the most dedicated and serving group that you will find. It is my pleasure to welcome our school board president, Mrs. Smith, to share some words with our graduating seniors.
Thank you, Mr. McCain. Good evening, class of 2023. On behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Education, we want to congratulate you for everything you have accomplished. This year, 2,550 students from our district are graduating. 385 of those students are from Vista del Lago High School. Tonight represents a culmination of 13 years of hard work, dedication, and commitment. Remember this moment and what it means in your lives. You have what it takes to do everything you set your mind to, and we know that you did not do it alone. So at this time, I want you to take a brief moment to stand up and look for the people who helped you achieve this important milestone in your life. Smile at them and wave if you see them. Thank you. So at this time, to all families, friends, and staff who are here tonight, and those watching on live stream, thank you for everything you did to support our graduates and to help them to get where they are today. Whether you provided a ride to school, homework support, a listening ear, or even a shoulder to cry on, you are the reasons our students are walking this stage tonight. Thank you for partnering with us on our vision to empower our students to positively impact the world. Vista del Lago Ravens, as you move into the next chapter of your life, remember everything you have learned here and all of the skills you have gained. Use it as you move forward into your next adventure. We look forward to learning about your future accomplishments. Let's give our graduates a huge round of applause. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you for Mrs. Smith for those inspiring words. Please welcome our leader who never sleeps and is relentless in his effort to prepare our students for a successful life, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Martin Rex Kedziora, for the Superintendent's Address.
Good evening, and welcome to the final graduation of the Moreno Valley Unified School District. And what people don't know is you have the best weather that the week has seen this week, and with the best class of 385 students that are ready to graduate. And what people don't know always about Vista del Lago High School is that you have some of the best moves here. You have a football team that makes me want to play football, which is impossible. You have a dance team that makes me want to dance, but I can't. But you have so many things that when you come here, you say, I wish I could be like that, but you know that only the Ravens can, and you watch them. So thank you for that, for giving us that all the time. Our vision statement in our district, which we say over and over because we realize that if we don't say it, people won't remember it. And we want people to remember this: to empower students to be future ready and positively impact the world. By you graduating tonight, you are positively impacting the world, and you are giving something greater than you ever thought possible because it improves your choices and options as you leave Vista del Lago tonight. The mission statement of the district is to provide an equitable education for students and that they'll choose a college or career path when they leave, but they'll also have a successful life. Your life becomes successful with the more choices and options that you have, and we hope that each of you have chosen to go to college or a career path, but if you haven't, you can still, there's still time. People don't always make up their mind right now, but sometimes they do. Thank you for doing that. And then there's a portrait of a graduate, which all of you, you're the representatives of that. Truly, you communicate, you collaborate, you have critical thinking, creativity, adaptability, and perseverance. And for that, we honor you this evening because you truly have demonstrated that and have done a great job. Tonight, it's hard to single out people, but I'm going to single out 3 people in this class of 385. And I want you to know that each of you has a story. And a story is very inspiring. Each of the people on this platform didn't get here by themselves. People helped them. And everyone has a story. Everyone has something that's happened. So I'd like for Kenny Cutter to stand up. There he is. So you all know him. He's the ASB president, right? Isn't that right? Yeah. So he's the epitome, as we call it, the portrait of a graduate. He's maintained a GPA of over 4.558, combining academic excellence and service towards others. He's made it a priority through his high school career to serve and listen to others in the student body. He's worked day and night in his ASB team to advance the agenda of the student body. He has learned to work with others, especially in stressful situations, while also problem solving. And he's also very proud to be a student representative in the superintendent's LCAP Student Advisory Committee, where he shares highlights of Vista del Lago. And he comes to school board meetings, and I want you to know when he speaks, everyone listens. And they ask, when's he coming back again? He has collaborated with district officials across the board to continue to provide student perspectives and feedback. He has exercised his ability to collaborate in all these aspects during his time at Vista del Lago High School. So it's no surprise that Kenny Cutter is going to be attending UC Berkeley in the fall, majoring in political science. Congratulations, Kenny Cutter. So another student I'd like to stand, and his name is Lionel Castro. So when Lionel got to middle school, he was forced to move from place to place with his family trying to find a home. Ultimately, he had to find out how to live on his own. He paid his own rent, his own food, and personal necessities. In the midst of having to hold a job, he still found time to enjoy his passions and hobbies, which includes going for rides on his beautiful Harley Davidson and hitting the gym. He's also been able to maintain good grades, and as a teenager, this is not a common experience to go through. However, this made him stronger and demonstrates his ability to break through barriers. He kept his head high, showing up to school, and a positive attitude. And I think, didn't you work at Farmer Boys? Yeah. Because when I went there, you always tried to give me something, so I appreciate that. They'd always say, Dr. Kidziura's in the drive-thru, you know? And I loved it. I said, you don't have to give me anything. Thank you and congratulations. So would Ashley Munoz please stand? So Ashley, when I was reading this, you know, I didn't start off things on the best foot either, you know, so I just want you to know sometimes you don't start on the best foot, but you end on it. She didn't know what, and I love this when I read this because it reminded me of myself. I didn't know that they ranked you when I was in high school. I was in my class and they came out and passed out these numbers, and I said, what are these? And they said, it's your class rank. And I said, they rank us? So when I read yours that you didn't know about that, I thought, here's my friend, you know, let alone how important it was for your academic goals. She often doubled her abilities, but wanted to challenge herself by taking honors and advanced placement classes. She persevered through those mental roadblocks, feelings of giving up, and endless nights of studying and completing homework assignments. She believes that every single person here today has to go through their own battles, most of them to keep themselves and handle on their own. Now, here she is today, and she can proudly say that she has not only turned her grades around and kept straight A's, but she got into her dream school, the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. Congratulations, Ashley. We're very proud of you. So, you know, when you look for inspiration, you look to you, but I always think of music, and there's people in music that always inspire me, and I think of Alicia Keys tonight. You already have everything inside of you right now, today, that you need. And that's what she tells people all the time. You have everything you need inside of you right now, today. And you do. While you're with us, try your best to provide. We've tried to provide our best to provide you with everything you need. Your counselors, they're amazing here. There's 7 of them. Teachers, there's hundreds of them. And administrators, there's 5. And then you have instructional assistants and classified staff, and there's, you know, 70 or 80 of them. There's so many people that are on your side that want you to, you know, there's one person you meet and they inspire you to keep going. As you move forward in life, you'll experience challenges, or you will have dreams that seem too big for you to tackle on your own. You can always reach out to us for help. But most importantly, we want you to remember that you have everything you need. You are enough. As an alumni of Vista del Lago High School in the Moreno Valley Unified School District, you will continue to shine brighter with excellence on purpose. Congratulations, class of 2023, Vista del Lago High School. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kidziura. I would like to recognize the faculty and staff of Vista del Lago High School and Moreno Valley Unified School District for their contributions to our students' educational journey. Would the faculty, staff, administration team, and counselors of Vista del Lago High School please stand and be recognized? I want to personally thank each and every one of you for your hard work and your dedication. Your commitment to our students is unmatched. Thank you. I I would like to recognize and thank our visiting principals and assistant principals for joining us tonight and celebrating our senior class of 2023. The students you have shaped at your schools have become the young men and women we see here before you tonight. Administrators, please stand as I say your school. Students, go ahead and make some noise and cheer for the school you attended. Landmark Middle School. Badger Springs Middle School. Armada Elementary. La Jolla Elementary. Serrano Elementary. Chaparral Hills and Hendricks Ranch Elementary. Thank you. Graduates that intend to serve and protect in any branch of the United States military, please stand. Audience, please join them and stand if you are a current or past military service men or women to be recognized for your courage and willingness to serve. Thank you for your service. You are models for us all. Thank you. Be seated. Will our middle college students, Melissa Mejia and Ocean Spalding, please stand? Ocean, congratulations on earning not one, not two, but 3 associate's degrees along with your high school diploma. Thank you. Class of 2023, I am thankful to your parents, guardians, friends, and family members for entrusting us with their most precious gifts, you. I am thankful to Dr. Dana Dunhams for entrusting me with such an amazing senior class, also known as her babies. She wants you to know that she loves you, she's proud of you, and all of your accomplishments, that you are royalty and destined for greatness. Seniors, thank you for accepting me into your Raven family this year. Please know you will always hold a special place in my heart as my first high school graduating class. Ravens, you have embraced and embodied our Raven values: respect, achieve, value, engage, never give up. And succeeded you have. The class of 2023 has been remarkable and have soared and sparkled with accomplishments such as athletics. We are proud of the 14 sports that have qualified for the CIF playoffs. Our football team reached the CIF semifinals for the 3rd straight year. Our boys tennis team reached the 3rd round of the CIF playoffs. I'd like to recognize our 2 all-CIF senior football players, Capelli Hausha and Elias Warren. Our top girls golfer, Brianna Gracian. Our top girls wrestler, Jazz Melendez, who qualified for CIF Masters. Benethan Arce for committing to play football at the Arizona Christian University. And Tiffany Harvey for committing to play basketball at the University of St. Catharines. Seniors, if you have played a sport, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. ASB, we are proud that they are receiving a 2023 Outstanding Leadership Program Award. ASB student leaders were recognized for the second consecutive year for this award by the Student State Board. ASB, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Dance. At their final competition, our dance team scored first place in jazz, lyrical, and hip hop. Senior soloist Kim Nguyen and Emily Garcia placed first in their lyrical and contemporary solos. Choir received Superior, the highest mark possible, from the Southern California Vocal Association and received gold at the World Strides competition. Dance and choir, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Our visual arts students receive the most awards of any school at the District Art Show, including the Superintendent's Award and Best in Show. Senior Miguel Chavez showcases artwork at the Congressional Art Show hosted by Representative Mark Takano. And 124 seniors earned the California State Seal of Civic Engagement for completing a combination of community service hours along with high academics through government classes. 124 seniors, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Class of 2023, you exemplify the district's portrait of a graduate's core competencies of adaptability, collaboration, communication, critical thinking, creativity, and perseverance. Ravens, you have impacted our culture and climate at Vista del Lago, and you've made our school a better place. Soon you will go out and make this world a better place too. With a great attitude, great effort, and persistence, you will reach your full potential. Nothing will take place without persistence. It is what separates us. The world is filled with talented people that achieve nothing. Persistence is the commonality that bonds successful people. As you enter into your next phase in life, shining brighter with excellence on purpose, please challenge yourself to have unwavering character, stay committed to scholarship, and dedicate yourself to serving others. Ravens, put a high price tag on your self-worth. Respect others and listen to other points of view. Lawrence Stone said, "Respect for ourselves guides our morals. Respect for others guides our manners. And most importantly, always respect others' rights to be different." Vista del Lago Ravens, let me encourage you to never give up. Through failure comes success. There are a few things more liberating in life than failing and have your fears realized only to grow stronger as a result. Ravens, be humble, have faith, show forgiveness, and live every day to its fullest. Value every moment and invest every second towards health, happiness, and success. Follow your heart, follow your dreams, take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of your school, and always be a Raven. I will close with this quote from Beyonce. Your self-worth is determined by you. You don't have to depend on somebody telling you who you are. You are enough. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce our senior class president, Paola Marquez Cordova.
Good evening, fellow graduates, faculty, and family. First of all, thank you to all of our loved ones for not only being here today at the end of our high school journey, but also being here through it all. I was told by many to keep this short and sweet so we can get out of here. So let's get this going. Dear class of 2023, today marks the beginning of a new chapter in our lives, one that seems so far away, yet so close throughout all of these years. A bittersweet moment that we thought would never come, but is now finally here. Unfortunately, I did not get the chance to grow up with you all from a young age like most of you here have. But these past 2 years I have been here at Vista del Lago have shown me something that no other school has: being a family. I was greeted with open arms by amazing human beings here at Vista del Lago and was never belittled. On the contrary, I was pushed out of my comfort zone and given opportunities that made me grow as a person. For example, having the privilege of being here on stage today as your class president. Growing up, we have always seeked for more, whether that be a higher grade in our math class, wanting to be upperclassmen, or wanting new clothes for every occasion because we can't wear the same thing twice, even though we already have drawers overflowing. Girls, you know what I'm talking about. Having the desire for more in our life has resulted in us forgetting what is truly special about life. We have gotten so caught up in materialistic items and comparing our accomplishments to others that we don't recognize how much we have accomplished in our own lives. So I want every one of you to look around and soak in this moment, one of many special accomplishments to come. Despite many hardships along the way, every single one of us here have made it. All of our sacrifice.
The real you. Maybe in our school's case, that is that non-existent pool. Maybe that's our imperfection. Yet, these otherwise glaring imperfections can only be weaponized by our adversaries if we let them. Because the fact is, our imperfections, good or bad, are what make us unique. They're what make us human. And despite these imperfections, here we are today. We're sitting amongst each other. We are in the presence of greatness. Great scholars, great athletes, great artists, great musicians, caring, loving individuals, family, friends, teachers, maybe not all of them, and people you know you can count on. All of this greatness put together, it drowns out the imperfections and, most importantly, the naysayers. Yes, we may not be perfect, but all of this is what makes us authentic. If there's one thing we can all say, and I hope we can all say this about the last 4 years, I hope that you'd say you lived it authentically. Knocking down those hurdles, maybe getting a few bruises along the way. And if you can't say the same for yourself today, I hope that is the message that resonates with you today. This school is not number one because we are perfect, far from it. It is precisely because we are authentically imperfect that makes us all authentically number one. So class of 2023, as we walk across the stage and close the chapter of childhood, let us all open a new one and embrace our imperfections and the greatness within ourselves. And maybe we can title this chapter Authentic, as we begin to leave our mark on the world in our own imperfect, authentic ways. Now, finally, I want to remind everyone, please, for one last time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, but now it's time to take care of the world. And remember, one last time, Vista is number one. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kenny. Now please join me in welcoming Sahara Feliciano, who will be singing the senior song, Whenever You Remember. Thank you, Sahara. Fantastic job. I would now like to take this opportunity to introduce by name Vista del Lago High School's top scholars, our academic champions. These students have ranked as the top scholars of Vista del Lago, all have a cumulative GPA of a 4.0 and above throughout their high school career. They have valued hard work, they've stayed committed, they've never given up, and they've took the path less traveled. Top scholars, as I call your name, please stand for a moment and be recognized. Parents of top scholars, when you hear your student's name, please stand and join them. Michaela Banagudos with a GPA of a 4.636, attending University of California, Irvine. Aria Bean with a GPA of 4.571, attending University of California, Irvine. Kenny Cutter, the GPA of 4.558, attending UC Berkeley. Kayla Johnson, GPA 4.547, attending UCLA. Elijah Ativo, GPA 4.523, attending UC San Diego. Nathan Ayala, GPA 4.511, attending UC San Diego. Harleen Basra, GPA 4.506, attending University of California, Irvine. Ashley Munoz, GPA 4.416, attending UCLA. Daniela Vasquez, GPA 4.409, attending UCLA. Ni Tran, GPA 4.355, attending University of California, San Diego. Stephanie Ibarra, GPA 4.354, attending San Diego State. Ariana Sakairos, GPA 4.325, attending Moreno Valley College. Eunice Saba, GPA 4.25, attending UC San Diego. Natalie Ames, GPA 4.244, attending Northern Arizona University. Melissa Michel, GPA 4.238, attending University of California, Riverside. Angel Ramirez, GPA 4.181, attending Cal State Fullerton. Adriana Cabrera, GPA 4.166, attending Cal Baptist University. Juliette Pais, GPA 4.133, attending UC Santa Cruz. Ahmad Ahmadi, GPA 4.121, attending UC Riverside. Arleth Ramos, GPA 4.11, attending Cal State San Bernardino. Quetzali Baraga, GPA 4.095, attending UC Davis. Julia Roldan, GPA 4.093, attending Moreno Valley College. Alexander Meza, GPA 4.066, attending University of California, San Diego. Andrew Medina, GPA 4.063, attending Moreno Valley College. Jasmine Demas, GPA 4.047, attending UC Riverside. Ashley House, GPA 4.46, attending University of San Diego. Miranda Relegado, GPA 4.041, attending Moreno Valley College. Alexander Gonzalez, GPA 4.04, attending Kansas State University. Harold Reyes, GPA 4.023, attending Moreno Valley College. Paola Marquez Cordova, GPA 4.022, attending University of California, Riverside. Lori Lee, GPA 4.02, attending UCLA. Miguel Chavez Jr. with a GPA of 4.0, attending Cal State San Bernardino. Omar Maganye with a 4.0 GPA, attending Riverside City College. Elaine Ortega with a GPA of 4.0, attending Cal State Long Beach. Congratulations to our top scholars. We could not be more proud of you and all that you have accomplished. And now it's my pleasure to introduce to you your 2023 salutatorian, Aria Bean.
Hi, guys. Ooh, it is windy today. My name is Aria Bean, and I'm class of 2023 salutatorian. It is truly a surreal experience to be standing before you all today. I'd known that I'd likely be giving this speech for well over a year, but like any good student, I wrote it about 2 days before Miss Williams told me I needed to get it in. So if that doesn't tell you guys a little bit about me, then I really don't know what will. But before I begin, I want to get my first cliche out of the way. High school did in fact go by extremely quickly. I think that all of us probably in one way or another feel the same way. For me, when I first entered high school, I thought that this would be the longest 4 years of my life. But I still held on to this blind optimism about what these years could bring. In fact, at my 8th grade promotional ceremony, if any of you guys went to Landmark Middle School, I gave a speech, and in that speech I said, high school is the place where we find ourselves, chase after our wildest dreams, and find new passions. But looking back on that statement, it kind of makes me want to laugh. When I sat down to write this and I found that old speech, I was transported back to what it felt like to be that girl who wanted to find herself. Middle school is one of those experiences you can't really put into words. Your limbs feel too big for your body. Anything that happens to you kind of feels like the end of the world, and you don't quite know what's going on. High school seemed like it could be a solution, the end-all, be-all to these issues. I started school with this fully fledged idea that by the time I walked across this stage today, I knew exactly what I wanted out of life. And I was wrong, and that's okay. I've poured myself into all these different classes, activities, sports, and clubs, desperately searching for some kind of answer, hoping that it would make me feel enough. And many of you probably relate to the struggle of not feeling like you're enough, not smart enough, not doing enough, whatever it is, just not enough. And while that is a dark tone, I say this jokingly, but I think those feelings led me up onto this stage today. Those internal voices pushed me to seek out academic validation wherever I could find it, using those good grades, high test scores, participation in extracurriculars as a healing balm for these feelings. While it did lead to academic achievement, it did not lead to fulfillment, and I let my grades become the definitive answer to who I was. I let that define me for a long time, but I've realized that who you are is not some rigidly defined answer that'll just happen upon you. We all get to choose how we define ourselves. We get to be the ones to answer the question, who am I? I have decided that I am not my grades, but the closest I have gotten to finding an answer is when I reflect on the connections in my life. To my friends, you guys have been with me through it all. My best memories from these 4 years include one of you in some way. We have supported each other, and I have relied on you all. You guys are family. I love you all dearly, and if you guys have taught me one thing, it's to clock it. To my teachers, they say it takes a village to raise a child. I have been fortunate to have had so many amazing teachers these past 4 years. Teachers do so much for their students, working a job that may be at times thankless, but they still come here every day and show up for their students. I'd like to shout out one teacher in particular, Miss Baca, Miss Baca has shown up for me consistently since I first walked into her freshman English class. She has been my teacher, my coach, and above all, my mentor. Without her, I don't know where I would be today. She has always had unwavering confidence in my abilities, even when I couldn't see it myself. So thank you. And to my family who is here today, you have never once pressured me to be something that I'm not. You all have supported me in everything I do and always pushed me to do better, but never at the expense of myself. You all mean more to me than you'll ever know, and I love you. And I know I mentioned this before, but it does take a village to raise a child, and this is a village that has helped raise me. I implore you all to find your village, whether that be within your friends, your family, teachers, mentors, whoever it may be. Find those people and hold on tight. So, class of 23, as we close out this chapter in our life, let's write a new one. Congratulations, and thank you all. Thank you.
At this time, it is my distinct honor to introduce you to your 2023 valedictorian, Michaela Banagudos.
This has been a long time coming. Okay, I'll start. 4 years. 4 years of our lives have been dedicated to the chaotic whirlwind that is known as high school. Though we have collectively grown accustomed to the routine of seeing each other day in and day out 5 times a week, our experiences as individuals could not have been more different. For some, school served as a way to meet new people, participate in different clubs, or train in various sports. Some of you developed your passions in history or English, while others were just trying to make it one more day through Mr. Vbox's econ class. For others, school and the whole concept of education was seen as inevitable. I was part of that latter. I realize that me standing in front of you all gives off a certain impression, one of an academically driven student who has risen her way up to the top of her class. And in many ways, that impression is truthful. During these last 4 years, I've carried many titles on my shoulders: a top scholar, avid secretary, NHS president, valedictorian. In addition, I have also carried the weight of people's impressions of me: an overachiever, know-it-all, and someone who has the answers for last night's homework. However, what these facades fail to acknowledge is the most important title that I have held for the past 18 years of my life: the daughter of an immigrant family. I was born in Zamboanga City to 2 parents who were born and raised in the Philippines. The first 3 years of my life were filled with humid summer days in dirt neighborhoods, skipping over stones and mud to buy ice cream from the old man down the street with what few pesos my mom had given my brother and I. As a child, I was ignorant to the world around me. While I fussed over getting candy from the store for the 5th time, my parents were busy with building a new life 8,000 miles away. As a nurse, my mother was given the opportunity to pursue a better-paying job. Petersburg, Florida was filled with cramped apartments and long bus rides to get from place to place. Again, I was ignorant to the struggles my family had dealt with. Now, as a newly immigrated Filipino family who knew nothing about what a target was. But before I knew it, we were up and at it again, this time to a small town in California called Moreno Valley. Our first few years were set in another 2-bedroom apartment, this time with a total of 6 members in the family. This was also around the time I had started school, and was a time where I realized how different my family was from those around me. Talking to kindergartners, I wondered why my family didn't live in a 2-story house, why I couldn't attend birthday sleepovers like the other kids, and why my siblings and I weren't sent to school with peanut butter sandwiches and instead were given rice and adobo. I soon found the answers to my questions. It was because we were immigrants. We didn't have the money, nor did we have the knowledge to adapt as easily to the culture around us. At an age where all I wanted to do was fit in, this reality was difficult to accept. But growing up in my family meant there were more important things to worry about, more specifically, my future. I was taught that education was a privilege. Having parents who grew up in poverty-stricken households, it was easy to see why. To them, education was the difference between setting food on the table or raising your siblings in the streets. It was only because of education that my family was able to seek a better life in the United States. Therefore, my education was a telltale sign of whether or not their sacrifice paid off. As a 5-year-old, that pressure is massive. But by the time I reached high school, it was almost suffocating. Report cards, progress checks, finals, due dates, they all determined and simultaneously undermined my worth as a person, student, and daughter. And after 4 years, I'm just now beginning to understand the most valuable piece of advice I can offer you, the class of 2023. And that is, someone else's idea of success should not dictate yours. I would be lying if I told all of you that my academic success has left me fully satisfied. Not in the fact that my achievements are not something worth being proud of, they are, but rather in what I sacrifice in order to achieve them. Canceling plans with friends to get ahead of homework, cutting meals and sleeping to finish that AP Euro essay, sobbing and screaming in front of my parents late at night after the stress of it all forced me to my breaking point. It has all made me realize that success means nothing if the journey towards it is not fulfilling. Don't get me wrong. That A on a transcript is addicting, I know. But once you fall into that habit of academic validation, you succumb to a cycle of succeeding for another person's hopes, dreams, and approval. You begin to fill the role of an imposter in your own life. You'll eventually find yourself asking, I won. Why don't I feel anything? So, as you embark on this new chapter, I encourage you to succeed in a way that makes you proud, whether that be in academics, in sports, or your future career. Will this path be perfect? Absolutely not. Yes, you will make mistakes, misspeak, be underprepared, embarrass yourself, regret, and even fail. However, this idea of a perfect future, frankly, does not exist. It just doesn't, and that's okay. The journey might be hard, but that sense of accomplishment and ability to say, yes, I did that, and I did it for me, will be worth way more than what a single letter grade in high school could ever amount to. For the sole reason that your success is genuinely, truly, and authentically yours. That being said, all of us are still a byproduct of those who have trusted in our ability to succeed, despite zero proof to back it up. Whether it be those who have raised us, inspired us, taught us, or a group of girls in your AVID class from senior year, we all have someone to thank. To the board members and faculty, your hard work to make the last 4 years the best it can be has not gone unnoticed. I thank you. To my teachers and mentors at Vista del Lago, for your endless wisdom and guidance, even during the days when all we want to do was distract Mrs. Manley from teaching us about volume and derivatives. I thank you. To my siblings, for being in my confidence when I needed it most. I thank you. To my parents, for blessing me with your love and support throughout my education. Forever will I be in debt to you. I thank you. To my friends, from those I've cherished since elementary and middle school, to the ones I've met by waking them up from a nap and a push on the first day of junior year. You have molded and humbled me into the person I am today, and I will forever adore the memories you have gifted to me. I thank you. To the class of 2023, we are a vibrant tapestry of diverse talents, lessons, and aspirations. I hope you bring with you the resilience, ambition, and tenacity that I know each of you possess. Congratulations. And as your valedictorian, I thank you.
Thank you, Michaela. And will the class of 2023 please stand? At this time, I would like to invite our superintendent, Dr. Martin Rex Kedziora, to please join me at the podium. As the proud principal of Vista del Lago High School, I hereby certify that the members of the senior class about to be presented have met all the Moreno Valley Unified School District's Board of Education requirements for graduation. It is therefore my honor to present the distinguished class of 2023 to Dr. Martin Rex Kedziora, Superintendent for the Moreno Valley Unified School District.
I, Dr. Martin Rex Kedziora, Superintendent, accept the graduating class of Vista del Lago High School.
Please be seated. Staff, counselors, and platform guests, please prepare to receive the senior class of 2023. First row, please stand.
Your card.
Micaela Nicole Banagudos.
Aria Bean.
Kenny Cutter.
Kayla Johnson.
Elijah Perez Ativo.
Nathan Ayala.
Harleen Kaur Basra.
Ashley Munoz.
Daniela Vasquez.
Ni Tran.
Stephanie Ibarra.
Natalie Ames.
Eunice Saba.
Ariana Sicaros.
Melissa Michelle.
Angel Miguel Ramirez.
Quetzali Barriga Solis.
Juliet Bais.
Adriana Cabrera.
Ahmad Ahmadi.
Javier Alejandro Alvarez.
Miguel Chavez Jr.,
Andrea Montserrat Arceo,
Mohammed Amin,
Arturo Ayala Ventura,
Omar Magana,
Elaine Ortega,
Alexander Asensio,
Paola Marquez Cordova,
Harold Reyes,
Alexander Gonzalez,
George Abrego,
Lori Lee,
Miranda Regalado,
Jasmine Demas,
Ashley House,
Alexander Mesa,
Andrew Medina,
Arlet Ramos,
Julia Roldan,
Evelyn Brenes,
Dominic Baxra,
David Alejandro Buenrostro Ramirez,
Oscar Beltran, Razia Brown,
Jeremy Boone,
Diana Nicole Alvarez,
Aubrey Bell,
Antonio Acosta,
Danielle Blake,
Carlos Arias,
Egypt Biggers,
Renee Abeda,
Yasir Blackburn,
Christina G. Aguilar,
Eduardo Boguet,
David Barcenas,
Ashley Bermeo Renteria,
Benethin Arce,
Liam Bokar,
Faye Boado,
Leilani Quinn,
Matthew Beard,
Ariana Cruz,
Daniel Barrera,
Lionel Castro,
Kendall Bush,
Melanie Castro,
Jamie Benitez,
Daisy Ceballos Relas,
Angelina Beltran,
Nathaniel Camp,
Julius Veloso,
Riley Craig,
Miguel Becerra,
Estefanía Cartas Orozco,
Adrian Andrade,
Jasmine Cárdenas,
Malaya Collins,
Stephanie Canela,
Jafet Chavez,
Alvin Josh Estrada,
Alejandro Cuevas,
Christopher Cabrera,
Natalie Castellón,
Mia Corona,
Anthony Correa,
Mario Duran,
Cristina Calvillo,
Jay del Carmen,
Gabrielle Chase,
Enia de Santiago,
Joseph Cabrera,
Keaston Davis,
Kennard Clark,
Travis Drummond,
Jasmine Campana,
Eduardo Dávalos,
Jacob Campos,
Angel Diaz Rodriguez,
Leslie Dominguez,
Daniel Ubani,
Natalie Dominguez,
Johnson.
Marilyn Espinoza.
Tamara Felix.
Ariana Espinoza.
Kimberly Flores Toro.
Jessica Escalera.
Ikra Fatima.
Ruben Evangelista Jr.
Denise Franco Pareja.
Giovanni Enriquez.
Braylon Newsom.
Brianna Gracian.
Sahara Feliciano.
Atsiri Felix.
Vivian Guerrero.
Ariana Franques Villa.
Helen Gutierrez.
Ariel Frillis.
Emily Gutierrez.
Raymond Flores Jr.
Jeanette Gonzalez.
Ryan Ford.
Chazelle Galindo.
Kylie Garcia Castro.
Jonathan Guerrero.
Daniela Gutierrez.
Jacqueline Heelan. Kevin
Garcia.
Galeana.
Isabel Gonzalez.
Iram Gonzalez Barragan.
Galalea Gutierrez.
Mark Lopez.
Giselle Gutierrez Gonzalez.
Levi Harris.
Sofia Gutierrez.
Karen Hidalgo Torres.
Damien Garcia.
Angelina Gentile.
Kevin Gomez Valencia.
Natalia Garcia.
Adolfo Gregorio.
Tiffany Harvey.
Sean Gumanov.
Capeliele Hausia.
Gladys Gonzalez Rodriguez.
Tamarian Hill.
Naila Galvan Ruiz.
Terrell Harris.
Joshua Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Leni Hoffer.
Lydian Hutchinson.
Xadrian Martinez.
Unaya James.
Brian Juarez.
Jasmine Holmes.
Salvador Jaramillo Salcido.
Tomás Idelfonso.
Janai Johnson.
Benny Junior Herrera.
Cecilia King Valdez.
Kenneth Hernandez Lopez.
Jordan Jackson.
Zeta Herada.
Joel Jimenez.
Leslie Gonzalez Resendez.
Victoria Lara.
Leslie Jimenez.
Victoria Limon Carbajal.
Umalyn Hoover.
Robert Lobato.
Jaylene Lozano.
Zoe Shelton.
Isabella Lozano.
Jacqueline Loera.
Heidi Lopez. Kenya Michelle Lee.
Nayeli Lopez.
William Johnson. Julian Lopez Garcia.
Dulce Lopez Orozco.
Maya Lucatero.
Mariah Martinez.
Emmanuel Leon Abuth,
Margarita Munoz,
Andrew Linthicum,
Michael Martinez,
Brandon Leal Maldonado,
Damian Murguia,
Melissa Mejia,
Dulce Martinez,
Desiree Mejia,
Heidi Maciel,
Leilani Mendoza,
Jessica Mena,
Diana Mendoza,
Leslie Moreno,
Kimberly Montiano,
Jennifer Marias Limas,
Samaya Mason,
Natalie Munoz Ramos,
Paul Mora,
Fabian Mota,
Emily Marsek,
Myra Magana,
Rosa Mata,
Maria Mercado,
Monica Moreno,
Michael Mercado,
Isaiah Mejia Aguilar,
Josue Munoz,
Anthony Mejia,
Jazz Melendez,
Eduardo Martinez Vasquez,
Stephanie Martinez Vasquez,
Isaiah Martinez,
Kim Wynn,
Brian Mandragon, Jake Martinez,
Luis Martinez,
Jesus Munoz,
Diana Navarrete,
Jose Mejia,
Hu Wen,
Robert Munoz,
Martha Neil Garcia,
Anas Masood,
Leah Osorio Salas,
Marvin Osorio Violantes,
Jonathan Oshana,
Daxi Osorio Respeto,
Carlotta Pucci,
Santiago Ordonez,
Brandon Perez,
Stephanie Ocio,
Valentino Perez,
Karen Ortega,
Iris Hannah Pajares,
Stephanie Ortega,
Jan Perez,
Fernanda Orozco Enriquez,
Donovan Prudhomme,
Gabriel Ochoategui III,
Trenton Perkins,
Juan Pablo Padilla,
Joaquin Peguero,
Elian Padilla,
Irene Padilla,
Jocelyn Pineda,
Alexa Padilla,
Kimberly Perez,
Javen Ramirez,
Fatima Quesada Vasquez,
Ethan Rangel,
Henry Calderon,
Isabella Rodriguez,
Luis Roman Rocha,
Luis Ramirez,
Beatrice Ramirez,
Kleber Ramirez,
Eileen Rosas,
Julian Roel,
Abigail Rosas,
Josiah Romer,
Jade Ruiz,
Michael Rodriguez,
Brandon Padilla de la Torre,
Morara Ramos Aguirre,
Jael Razon,
Paulina Ramirez,
Orlando Rodriguez,
Nathan Sanchez,
Jesus Rodriguez,
Leo Saldana,
Christine Russell,
Juliana Torres,
Isaiah Rangel,
Jamin Silva,
Pedro Rayo,
Michaela Silva,
Giovanni Ramos,
Sonia Solano Ramos,
Angel Rosales Nunez,
Tristan Shields,
Santiago Reyes,
Hugo Saldana,
Alexandra Sandoval,
Natalie Salvatierra,
Keone Salvatierra,
Brianna Soto,
Azima Sadat,
Alexis Tapia Cabrera,
Edgar Salto,
Briseida Tapia Cabrera,
Landon Smith Silva,
Isaiah Tysky,
Christian Serrano,
Hayden Tunwar,
Anthony Solano Aguirre,
Hector Toscano,
Adrian Silva,
Jacqueline Torres,
Ali Sanchez,
Mercy Torres,
Yolanda Santos,
Crystal Andrea Vijin Aguilar,
Melanie Torres,
Berenice Vasquez Escobar,
Emmanuel Valenzuela Michel,
Jorge Vasquez Aguilar,
Jasmine Vargas,
Esmeralda Villegas, Isis Valdovinos Lopez,
Salvador Villegas III,
Valeria Valdez,
Melina Van,
Alexandra Valera,
Toby Valdez,
Liliana Vidales,
Junior Villalobos Guzman,
Leoka Ward,
Sunny Vera,
Annalisa Walker,
Josue Vidas,
Tatiana Wilburn,
Dadis Nelly Valdez Ova,
Elias Warren,
DJ Vanoy,
Logan Woolery,
Peter Segura,
Lauren McGill,
Yang Sheng,
Kimberly Sauceda, Javier Ortiz Renteria,
Michael Zavala Garza,
Jorge Quintero Martinez,
Ocean Spalding,
Richard Teague,
Sinaye Turner, Leilani Valdez,
Christopher Wang,
Donovan Lister, Fernanda Larios, Angelica Nungari, Gabriel Lara Reyes, Alina Hernandez, George Chira Jr., Daniel Mesa Diaz, Starlene Perez, Angel Palomares, Jesus Hernandez III. Giselle Camarena Chavez. Rudy Coronado. Daniel Rochelle Rodriguez. Marcelo Mas.
Class of 2023, please stand. Dr. Kedziora, please join me again at the podium.
Vista del Lago High School Distinguished Class of 2023, on behalf of the Moreno Valley Unified School District and the Board of Education, I, Dr. Martin Rex Kedziora, congratulate you in recognition of your accomplishments and achievements with all the rights and privileges they represent. By the power vested in me by the Board of Education and the State of California, I declare this class of 2023 graduated. Congratulations.
Graduates, place your right hand on the tassel of your mortarboard. Move your tassel from right to the left, signifying your status as a commencing senior at Vista del Lago High School. Please remain standing for our alma mater prepared by Vista del Lago's Madrigal Choir. Thank you, Madrigal Choir and Miss Marangini. Vista del Lago High School faculty, Moreno Valley Unified School District, please stand and move to form the gauntlet for the recessional. Students, please remain standing. Thank you to our special guests, parents, friends, and families for attending our graduation ceremony this evening. A huge thanks to the Board of Education, our superintendent, and cabinet members. Thank you to our choir, band, guidance department, members of our district support team for this special ceremony. Students, please remain standing for the recessional. As I leave the stage with our distinguished guests, you will follow behind us. We will dismiss, starting with the front rows. It is my privilege to introduce the Vista del Lago High School class of 2023. Congratulations.
Great job, Mr.
Well
McKay.
done, Matt. Well done.
Excellent. All right.